Well, welcome to Milton Keynes, the MK Arena, for Players' Championship 12, the 12th Players' Championship event of 2017. I'm Dan Dawson. We have a field of players here playing over 16 boards around this arena. We'll play down all the way to a final today. The winner will take home £10,000. Ranking money. That money contributes directly to their world ranking, and of course, it is the sole criteria for the Players' Championship Finals qualification. That's in Minehead, the home of World Darts, the last big TV tournament before the World Championship. And it's Kim Huybrechts and Josh Payne. Josh Payne, who's just seen the dartboard spit 57 points back out at him, rather unfortunately. Yesterday we were here for Players' Championship 11, and Peter Wright was sublime. It was darts from the gods at times from the world number 3, who, quite frankly, produced one of the greatest displays of darts that anybody has ever seen. Over Rob Cross, averaging 120.7. If you weren't lucky enough to see it live yesterday, it was on Facebook Live on the PDC website, as Payne looks at 14s now. Bullseye. Just misses the ball, Josh Payne. Kim Huybrechts, the Belgian, has got a chance to break the throw in the opening leg. Double 16. And there it is. Kim Huybrechts with a 15 darter to Kim Huybrechts, the top player from Belgium. We'll be seeing him at the World Cup of Darts very soon, isn't it?
86.
It'll be taking place in Frankfurt. It'll be himself and his brother Ronnie for Belgium, I believe. Anyway. Phenomenal player, Kim Huybrechts. Won a couple of European tour events. He's made major finals, plays championship finals, of course. Semi-finals of the Grand Slam.
40.
Some people questioned whether he deserved his place in the Premier League, included in the Premier League this year for a second time. Well, I'd have picked him, because that is his first 180. He has the package. He can score big. He's won titles. He's got a stage persona.
140.
Admittedly, his 2 Premier League seasons have not gone according to plan. Eliminated on Judgment Night. He has been struggling with an injury. He's been receiving acupuncture and all kinds of stuff. A combination of issues with his elbow and his wrist. Now then, Josh Payne, 120 scored, 67 remain. Down for the 17s. Oh, what a setup. Josh Payne, 171 to leave double 8, and this would hurt if Huybrechts can make him pay. Oh, not to be. So
41 scored. Sorry,
all kinds of
118, 24.
all kinds of missed darts there. Just the 24 scored, but ultimately Josh Payne has forced that mistake, and that is superb stuff from Josh Payne. Holds his throw, 171 to leave 16, takes it out first dart. Very impressive stuff. And the man from Gravesend. Now, Josh Payne has won his first PDC title, did so last year. One of these Players' Championship events.
$140.
We have had a number of players withdraw today It is not an ideal situation, to be honest, but the likes of Michael van Gerwen, not here.
$93.
Michael van Gerwen, late withdrawal yesterday. It meant that with Max Hopp not being able to get here either, because he got stuck in Germany, having done an event of some sort on Friday night, meant that yesterday we only had a field of 126 players. And that meant that the top two seeds, Peter Wright and Mensur Suljovic, got byes through the first round. Now, we've got similar today. In fact, it's even more of a problem. Jelle Klaassen, Raymond van Barneveld, both withdrawing. Jelle Klaassen, of course, we knew he was withdrawing. He's had surgery on his wrist. As Kim Huybrechts looks at 128. 68 remain. I think he'll stay there. And does. Double four for a 128 checkout. Oh, wonderful stuff. Kim Huybrechts. 12 data. 2-1 he leads. I'm looking to fill this up.
139.
Came downstairs. I'm not really sure the thinking behind that from Kim Huybrechts. Looks quite inviting to keep pounding the treble 20. Ton 40 from Josh Payne. We did see Josh Payne yesterday on the streaming board, and he just did not really get going.
180.
That's maximum for Kim Huybrechts. Number 2. Oh, Payne looking to match him. And does match. These two going toe to toe. I think Huybrechts will want another maximum to leave double 1.
86.
But that does leave him a 2-dart finish. Pretty much halves his score, Josh Payne. Huybrechts, will he get a dart for the leg? 76, got to be double-double, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Well, it's not. Interesting decision, Kim Huybrechts. I think if it was Peter Wright, he'd have gone double-double in that situation. They are bigger targets. Oh, but that's good. Josh Payne, double 15. Oh, one outside, one just inside. It would have been the first breaker throw in this game, but Kim Huybrechts comes back to the board. 16 for double 16. There it is. Kim Huybrechts, no mistake this time around. Huybrechts opening up a 2-leg gap on Josh Payne. This is board 13 here in Milton Keynes. We've got 16 boards around the place, but with the withdrawals of Barney, Jelle Klaassen, Michael Barnard and Alan Tabben have come in, but Mike Langendorf, Michael van Gerwen, Mick McGowan, Lee Bryant and Paul Nicholson have all pulled out. I'm not sure about some of these guys, what their issues are. I know Paul Nicholson was having his injury flare up. I think it was his shoulder. So he's decided that he's unable to play. We have had a guy called Luke Woodhouse, who's an associate member, come in, but it means that we've not got the full field of 128, and that means that 4 players today get byes through the first round, and they go to the top seeds, those byes. So Simon Whitlock gets a bye. Mensur Suljovic gets a bye. Benito van der Pas gets a bye, and Peter Snakebite Wright gets a bye. And of course, Peter Wright got a bye yesterday. Through the first round, still had to play some spellbinding stuff later in the day to go on and win it.
43.
Go and check out the PDC's Facebook. You'll see that game against Rob Cross. Rob Cross having 109 and getting served by Peter Wright. Treble 17. Well, he's looked at the 19s. Okay, well, that makes sense.
89.
Kim Huybrechts just looking to set it up. Doesn't need to use the bullseye route, but this would be, for another breaker throw and a 4-1 lead for the Hurricane. Did see Josh Payne playing, not on the stream board, so I just went and watched one of his games, and he's playing absolutely superb stuff. Unfortunately, on the stream board yesterday, couldn't get going, and on the stream board today, it looks like Kim Huybrechts is going to end his day very, very early, because that is a no-nonsense 32 count and a 4-1 lead. Very nearly a third 180 for Huybrechts. This is board 13 of the 16 boards of action we've got going on around Milton Keynes. We've got some big names on this board as well. Kim Huybrechts is the top seed on the board, number 6 seed today. Obviously fallen up on Josh Payne as we see things. The winner of this faces either Wes Newton or Kevin Painter.
140.
Back-to-back 1040s for Huybrechts. Robbie Green and Joe Mernon are also on this board. Robbie Green is the other seeded player on this board, seeded 27th today. And Peter Jakes, man who made it all the way to the final, a postman from Huddersfield, made it all the way to the final on the opening Players' Championship event of the year. Doesn't even have a tour card. He's taking on John Norman Jr.
$140. $137.
Kim Huybrechts.
100.
Double 12 he wants for a 5-1 lead, and this looks to be an impregnable lead that Kim Huybrechts is amassing. Just going about his business, and Josh Payne not having enough to stop him right now. 5-1 to the Hurricane.
$140.
Josh Payne has not been able to hold his throw so far in this game.
$60. $59. $144. $140. $96.
Just taking an extra moment there, Josh Payne, trying to compose himself.
No, 88. Yeah.
74 scored, 88 remain, so he may look at the 16s. Oh, lovely setup shot. Absolute perfection from Josh Payne. Leaves himself double top.
94.
Huybrechts does enough to get himself down to a manageable finish, though. Only one treble needed for a dart for the match. And if Payne fluffs his lines here, which he may yet do, but doesn't, takes it out. It's a 14 darter. Decent stuff from Josh Payne. He does manage to hold his throw for the first time in this match. However, he's got to win 4 straight legs against Kim Huybrechts, the number 6 seed today. That does not look likely, particularly when he fires in his third 180 of this game at the very start of this leg.
95. $96.
Kim Huybrechts 225 points away from a meeting with Wes Newton or Kevin Painter. Wes Newton, a multiple major finalist. Kevin Painter, a former Players' Champion, of course.
140.
And he may be about to finish this in style, Kim Huybrechts. Potential 11 darter coming in. Little smile from Josh Payne.
135.
A wry smile because he knows the game is up. Well, he's not going to get a match start in this visit, Kim Huybrechts, but he is going to leave double 16, his favourite double, to close this out 6-2. And it has been a measured performance by Huybrechts, always been in control of this one. And it looks very much like he will be in the second round. Kim Huybrechts gets the job done. Josh Payne, a disappointing Sunday here in Milton Keynes for the maximum, but the Hurricane is through and he will face either Wes Newton or Kevin Painter.